Give yourself a round of applause, yeah, for having me here. Yeah. So that is just a piece of it. To go deeper again, because as you heard, I'm here actually for a very big conference this Saturday at the HICC, 26th of May. But Redway, just in a nutshell, is South Africa's youngest billionaire, and I'm liking that video. That video was done by a fan, by the way, a fan who's been following me. That's why he says, we salute you, Redway. And then he's been with me from the age of 16. By the way, I started this business at the age of 16. I'm sure you were seeing I was so tiny there, I was so young. And then coincidentally and ironically, my partner was talking about people who dropped out. And I'm one of them. So it's a bit tricky for you guys. And I'm saying to you guys, no, don't forget that me, when I dropped out, those who do not know, I dropped out because I was angered. The dean was talking about that. Don't remember the dean was talking about the anger. I was angered because of the poverty. Because of, I'm in school. I'm in grade 9. By the way, I dropped out in 9th grade, 2011. And those who are still wondering how old I am, I'm 23. Ne? I'm 23, yes. By the way, 1995. Yeah. Okay, that's good, eh? Yes, so many of you, maybe you are older than me. So yeah, let the young guy school you a bit. Let the young guy school you a bit. Because I also teach us as well. That's good, yeah, that's good. Okay, now what I do is that for a living, I'm a trader. When you see people packed like this in South Africa, it's because of the amount of pedestal that they put me, and I always warn them that they must not put me in a pedestal. I don't like that. Hey, this guy is, some of them, they say I'm mad. I don't know, I've got anointing and all this. Some people just want to clean my shoes, you know. I think you saw those things. So I said, no, don't put me in that pedestal. Just say you are celebrating my life and you want to live like me. I left school in grade 9 because I was angered by the amount of poverty that my family was living in. And one of the reasons is because of, in class, I won't downgrade myself or try to condescend my status. In class, I was definitely academic. I was giving even teachers tough time in solving solutions, mathematical solutions. So my maths teacher is the one who said to me, why don't you just go out of this thing? My maths teacher, think about it. If you want to talk about grace today, then now you'll see what is grace. A maths teacher, a person who's supposed to tell you, come to class, it's time. He comes to me, he says to me, man, can't you think of something out of the box? Can't you develop something, man? You are too much for this school. People are not noticing you. You are a right person at the wrong audience. I said, okay. And then he said to me, why don't you think of something? That is when I made use of the internet, because most people, they know about the internet, but they know the social media side of the internet. Like Dion was saying, my partner was saying, you know about Facebook, you know about Twitter, you know about Instagram, but you do not know the power behind the internet. The people who made those things, and I'll start exposing a few things tonight. The people who are creating those social media accounts, social media like Facebook, Instagram, and everything, these people are working along with the CIA, with the FBI. How do they do it? They keep you busy while they're making money. So while we're on Facebook, they are making money. So me, therefore, like this, we are putting me, older people, you are older than me. You are supposed to be in disgrace. You know, we are so excited for a 23-year-old. While you're on Facebook, I'm making money. So I'm keeping you busy. Like my photo, share my story. I know that while you're doing that, I'm keeping you busy. I'm keeping you busy. I'm making the real money. And I was just making an example of myself. I'm not doing that. But many more people are doing that. You are following celebrities online. You're always liking them, sharing them, which is a good thing. Like a good thing, yes. But what are you benefiting from that? After liking, sharing, hey, halala. From there, what is happening? You went to a concert, someone was performing, hey, lali. The people are dancing, wow. They're fighting. After you go home, there's nothing, zero. Hi. That's what I'm saying. Putting students in one place like this is a miracle, because students would rather be at an entertainment show than be here. Business, students don't mess. If you want to fight with a student physically, tell them about business. If you want to hold them like this now, you want to fight with them, tell them about business, tell them about, you are wasting their time. Because they tell them about who's coming, who's the next artist. They will flock there. So that is my problem with them. That was my difference. That was my difference. With me, instead of following where the crowd was going, I took another street. And that street today, I'm saying even big guys, if you can check my Facebook, you'll see I was also with former president as well of South Africa. I was, these guys, they are older than me, but they respect me. Because they are wondering, this guy, how does he do it? They don't understand that I changed my focus. That's all. The same focus that I was putting in these things, or social media, all those kind of things, I just changed it a bit into something else. In the internet, not far, but then something else. What am I doing? I'm doing trading. I won't say first, because trading has always been there, but I can say I made it fashionable. I made it, so nice and stylish that everyone was doing it now. Because every corner now, people have opened their forex tax shops. People now, they open the tax shop. Everyone is like, I'm teaching. Hey, there's so many teachers now. Hey, every corner. But in 2011, it was very little people. Not even to mention any other country. Just in South Africa itself, there were just a few people. Where you think that you'll find so many people, there were just a few people who were trading. Then me, by leaving school, I met a gentleman. My books are here, but I'm also an author. I wrote a book which is called The Art of Trading. You'll find on chapter 1, I talk about the introduction of Refoen. Who is Refoen? Why is he called the doctor? By the way, I'm the only trader in the whole of Africa, who is honored with a doctorate. I'm like this, I'm not just a doctor. Hey, doctor. No, I'm an honorary doctorate. Dr. Refoen. Even those people want to say, Mr. Refoen, be careful. It's be on. Just giving a warning right there and there. So, David Schwartz is my mentor. He's the one who saw my brilliant brain. He said to me, because you have left school, we are on the streets, you are hustling, you are doing all these things, selling SIM cards in Josie, MTN, all those kind of things. Why don't you try something out? He's the one who then rechanneled my activity, my brain capacity. And he told me about trading. Trading at the time, it was very minimum people who knew about it. That is when I was learning how to trade. And trading, by the way, for those who want to know about it, is just a buying and selling of currencies. My job with Beyond right now, with our school that we are opening, which you need to celebrate. Not only am I having a conference this Saturday, I'm also opening a school in Zimbabwe about trading. I'm not saying drop out, by the way. Push, okay? Push, but don't make enough to fight with the dean and all those things. Because some people, when they make money, they start fighting with their professors. And you're forgetting these people are knowledge, these are banks, knowledge banks. And even me, as top as like this, I'm telling Beyond that I want us to have a meeting with the dean after here. I want us to share some things. With a lot of money. Why? Because these are people who are knowledge banks. You can't. So I'm just warning you already. Those who will make money, don't come and now start thinking you're the big guy and start fighting with your elders. No, I don't like this thing. I see it in young kids a lot. When they make money, they start fighting with their elders. So be careful again on that one. So my job is to make money online. That's it. Money online. Tell me about Facebook. Yes, you'll find me there. Yes, I do. I am boasting with over 200k followers. Instagram over 350k followers. Twitter over 100k followers. I think over 500,000 followers that are just following me around the world. These are people who are just listening to me, looking at me, because I made forex. I made it fashionable. I'm the first person, not even one, maybe one of the things. I'm the first person. At the age of 16, 17, 18, 19, by the way, I'm 23, 7 years in the industry, who was buying cars cash, houses cash. These people, they saw it with me on Instagram first. Then from seeing it with me, that is when they wanted to know more about trading, because I made it fashionable. It was only for white elite people. The people who are, and my mom used to say, no, don't make yourself like a white person. You white people have privilege. White privilege, there's no white privilege. I want to show these people who I am. And yes, I made it. When I was telling her that I'm dropping out because I want to make it big, he says, no, white privilege, white privilege. They've got something going on right now. I'm talking about black excellence now. So, I think give it a round of applause. Give it a round of applause. So, those people in white privilege, they were shocked. They saw cars. Every single day today, my neighbors. Because in my estate there, I'm one guy. I'm the only black guy. There's always, you must check it out. There's also a very new estate, fancy city there. There are no black people there. And the white people are always complaining They will say my cars are parked outside. There's so many cars. Why I don't just get something? They want to have every comment that they can get because they can't believe this young guy is doing this thing. Some of these people, they are not giving me any time to breathe. I was telling Dion when we met in Cuba that if it was possible, I would stay in Cuba. But now in Cuba, they're not even allowing any big cars, so I need my cars that side. So guys, just to give you an inspiration, this 26th of May, those who want to know more, because today is about business leadership seminar, but still business is talking about money, so I'm still in the right manner. But not to say anything, it was just a matter of saying, if by the grace we are giving also, we'll hear if the dean might also grace us with his presence right there. We do not know if he has time because they're very busy. I know some people are writing exams and all that. So, but this leadership, Global Leadership Summit, I love the idea of it. I heard another one is in November. Definitely, I am going to come this time. Now, I'm so excited. Guys, I just want to, you know, what we hear in South Africa, most of the time, and in other countries, when I came here, it's different. I can see there's something very serious, and I'm going to now fight seriously. Fight seriously. I can see there's something very serious that is happening. There's a lot of, I can say, what they call propaganda. A lot of propaganda. They were saying me, these are people I'm telling I'm going to Zimbabwe for a Forex seminar. They're saying the students are wasting your time with those students. Black Zimbabweans don't care about making money. These people are focused. What? Where do people get this stereotype? And when I'm here, I'm coming like this here. No, I'm changing my mind now. I think we must get a bigger venue. Where's Dion? I think we must get a bigger venue. Students are hungry like this. No, it's fine. I've made up my mind. Those people who are saying that they want to become rich, I will say, yes, you can become rich. But my goal is not for me to make you rich. No. My goal is to uplift your standard. I say I make poor people millionaires, I make millionaires billionaires. Because what do? I just want to uplift you. Not rich and all those things. No. Not those things. Forget about those things. Uplift you. So that even when you are coming here to class, you come with something nice. You know, even if it's not a 4-pipe, it's just a 2-pipe, you know. Just come with something nice. You know, I want to uplift you. I want to uplift you. That's my goal. If you are using a small TV, that's the plasma I want to add, you know. You want to move out of your area, get somewhere. I want to just uplift you. I'm not interested in making you rich. That thing can take time. But something that tomorrow morning you can do. If I can teach you how to trade today, guarantee tomorrow morning there's something new that will come. Whether you buy a projector, you'll buy a laptop, but there's something you will come to this school with. That is who I am. And that is why people, over 10,000 people, they get pegged. Over 10,000 people, they get pegged in one place in South Africa. So guys, those who are interested, I saw someone raising up their hand wanting to ask questions. Now guys, relax, keep it for Saturday. Or those people who want to know more, obviously, maybe they can catch me here if I'm not taking out in a rush, but I think I'm still here. So you can always just ask me personally, but otherwise my goal was to come here and inspire you, the youth, and say to you, especially those who are finishing school now and everything, you've got a great advantage. Your future, I can say, is guaranteed. Because why? In trading, I said, make your millions through Forex trading and then invest them into businesses. That is my goal. There's an article that is coming out, you'll see it during the week, because of when I came here, I didn't want to also make it well known that I'm coming here and everything. People already know about it anyway. But those who saw me already in the mall and everything, hey, so there's an article that is coming out and I'm speaking about investing $3 million in Zimbabwe. And there is a little thing. I just want to see what's going to happen. And if I can see that this thing, I'm pulling more. Because there's a lot of money that is just paid. Guys, I'm buying car every month in and out. Anyway, give yourself time, and since you like social media, now come Google me. Let me keep you busy. Google FOE. So guys, I'm just going to close this thing. There's a word I like to say is shaya. Yeah, shaya, I mean shaya poverty. Shaya is to hit. Shaya. So when I say shaya, you must say shaya, because that is what, if you saw it was written shaya on the video there, it's shaya. So we are hitting poverty. Shaya. So when I say shaya, you must say shaya. That is my slogan. Shaya. 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 Yeah, genau. Give yourself a round of applause, guys. Hey, yeah. Thank you so much.
Okay. A round of applause.